Yeah, transformations. We transform ourselves to transform people. Abusuafo menim say onyankopon adom obi aho e fire wa say when Jnana no obi aho is a very unfortunate say a app na ye use no menim say I dey say because network the last time I better me nemo kasa no and diambo ayen and unless me try same thing we may use Facebook direct, which means normal be a thing to say pictures be and some few things a very difficult to bit my answer today. But I think it is working here. It means a app on my problem. In fact, I've missed you all. My film in and I know say mo be so after me. In fact, I could hear say yeah, me shaka kakra na I rest kakra because brain does. Yeah, when we are still, we still part of this body. We still need this body to be active, and because of that, and at times when I say, "Oh, my body need rest kakra," it is very important. You see, because we are humans, there are laws governing humanity, and those laws, must be followed, no matter who you see yourself, or no matter who you think you are. Yes. You might not complain. Mr. Babs, I've been here, it's the same Babs. That's our global secretary, transformation global secretary. He's a wonderful guy. Obi be on babs in the babs juma. Oye juma pa there. So like I'm saying, I mean, we are still part of this body. We need the body to function. So ya wo mrabi Nyankopon de ato wa se obi bia di so. Ebi ni say wonam bia no edu ba bia ehia se rest. Yes, ebia because we are so selfless, we still want to use the body even when we need to rest. But at times we have to still remember say yentimi and trying and slow down, near my body non rest here. Going forward, then you might not be able to even use the body to serve again. So it is very important that every human being, no matter how selfless you are, no matter how workaholic you are, try say woman or body no be rest kakra, because you need the body to serve. And when the body is not in good shape, how will you be able to serve? And even though you have so Juma, we meet our members even tomorrow Saturday, USA platform 14, Maryland, more program I see I'm watching a but and just Ghana now, every day you have to move here and there, and you see, driving all the time, attending to the people and all that. How they only weekends and I programs. Weekdays, I'm home, I rest, and the members here are taking good care of me, especially Mr. Osei and the wife, Auntie Anita. So, Madam say, see, and I said, my German I will still come back, but I need to rest. The body needs some rest. Me Juma too much, and I know. And even here, as I'm here, you won't believe it, say, every day be that after 3 or 4 a.m. TNO. US Army 1 3, 4 a.m. I Ghana time there, so 6 to 7. That's the time I made that. So me da by about 10. No, sorry. So 3 to 10. That is enough for me. And I still do some write-ups and few things, which I know say it is okay. My body no and get so stressed that say they buy a binya or deni akosona ya serve. It is not a sign of selfishness. No, we still want to serve, but we know very well say we need the body to serve, and the body now more than you are better than say you bet me continue on service now. And then I go here and say if I am sick, I cry na intimi my body and rest. Yes, the will is there, we want to serve. But they are here now one fat nyansa and to or will and one gasa would desire so one way I'll be a big mistake. So we have to rest so that we can keep the body in shape. Near to me as more. And then Easter Friday, and it will be now would the Easter no happy Good Friday. Many me say, do na we happy so for no, and a very wonderful day for you guys. Even on Mukrana Monya Christopher, somehow the other end I no or Munina celebrate it. So Yenina will be a part of the whole thing. So you better wish Yenina a very, very happy Easter Friday. And look at that change so and the birthday of 2 special people in my life. People are considered to be my favorites, Yes, I have so many favorites, but some people are considered them to be my favorite. The first person is Auntie Annie, Auntie Anita, who is Mr. Sage from home, Transformation Global Advisor. The wife of Auntie Anita. Now, also in the USA platform 14 or more chair lady. And in fact, anytime in the US, yes, all the executives of Transformation USA, they help me, they serve me, all the members serve me, but I'm very close to where I'm living. It's very close, like 8 minutes drive to Auntie Annie's house, and it seems she's the one who is doing everything for me. She's doing practically everything. She want to cook, she want to send this, she want to send that. And today is a birthday of Auntie Annie. Auntie Annie is like Transformation Mother, Everybody knows her because she's so caring and she's so selfless. So Auntie Annie, don't hear me. This is your papa. I'm telling you, say you are wonderful people. You're a very wonderful person. You and your husband and your family. My fear. Mercedes and Man, all of them, Auntie Nana, you guys are wonderful people to be around with. And you are people I will pray that even in my next life, I want to be close to you people. Because you're very caring, very selfless. And I do appreciate people like that. So today being your birthday, Auntie Annie, I am wishing you the best of everything you can ever think of. You have all my blessings. You have all my best wishes and my prayers. It is my prayer that God Almighty should bless you. So I did me that come so may God Almighty bless you with that. That meaning say the service you render to members of transformation, and not only members of transformation, but the service you render to people. I mean, humanity at large. You are actually making nature to be very indebted to you. And anytime you need help the most, that's the time nature will come in. So please don't lose hope and don't be dejected. At times when you serve people and they don't seem to show appreciation, any part at time you feel say, what is the need? What is the use of going on? Please keep on being good, keep on being selfless, and keep on being caring. Meaning say, for that I know. God will bless you beyond imagination because you do good for the people of the world. God will also be good to you. Okay, so Auntie Annie, so what me? Happy birthday, and I'm very happy to be here in the US when you're having your birthday, so that at least I can see you, say prayer for you, and wish you well and bless you as well. The second person, so my favorite, Kofi Kenata. Kofi Kenata, Obibeka said, "Nenyum na obono biasenyum." But to me, I see Kofi Kenata say, "Nenyum na more gospel music than the so-called gospel musicians that you need more Ghana." Kofi Kenata nyum no e ma futuo. Nyum a guide with steps. Se person wo sum Nyankopon yie na wote abraba se Kofi Kenata nyum no nyansa wom, so he's one of my favorite. So Kofi Kenata is my very good friend. Last year, when I was having my birthday, he came there surprisingly to come and surprise me. He was there more than 2 hours. Because I like his music. I like his tracks. And trust me, so you will be so wutie nyom na enye beat no nko na wutie. Na nyom na wutie no, so wutie lyrics wo wutie nseme wo mu a. Obom se Kofi Kenata a more gospel musician. There are many so-called gospel musicians in Ghana. Many of our gospel musicians, they wouldn't say, "Akutia bongo Ombebo bi akutia and the like can samsa ba Kofi Kenata nyomutie na nye beat na wutina mutie lyrics na." It will tell you say this guy is a gospel musician. Yes, if you are nyom ba akumie ni bi o ha bi abaka so esane profane, but to me, Kofi Kenata, about 99 of his tracks me when he say, or a gospel musician, because then some no, so would tear and some knee, nay beat no na what they besa, nay nyom na obetia, obe say this guy is actually preaching. So Kofi Kenata, I know say you watch this video, so this is your daddy Jnana. I'm saying that you're a great guy, and whatever it is that you are doing, unya a lot of impact in the life of many people. So keep on bringing out wonderful tracks, wonderful music. For into me enjoy no mundiasa. Some people will just dance to the beat. But those of us, we will go deep down into the lyrics. We will appreciate you and know say who preach about how the world should operate. So Nyankopon Shira baby will be. I know that today you'll be very busy, but trust me, oh yeah, wonderful thing, wonderful work. People do appreciate what you're doing. One is that and painful share baby even though you do consider a gospel musician, gospel musician, but see what happens. You go there and sing, and everybody laughs. Everybody dances to your tracks because you are more than a gospel musician. So Kofi, take care of yourself, and I hope also be very careful with people around you. We are saying to now will make it deal for yourself. No matter what, you're going to have some enemies. Some people who pretend to be friends around you. Some people who pretend to be your well-wishers, but they are not. So today being your birthday, I want you to sit down to reflect on these things. Reflect and say, all those people smiling faces around you, and you'll be behind the parent Kosovo, and you'll be behind the POE. But I want you to bless everybody. I want you to wish everybody well. Sari nyankopon epe. We yen sa nature stands behind you. So the people never welcome manya. Nature will make sure that will be taken care of. So Kofi, thank you for the impact you have in the life of many people. So you'll be our maker. Me born you anyhow. But Kofi cannot me born you all the time. Because then you me boy, I mean only the beat, you know. I listen to the lyrics and I know say we and Yoma Wutia, Abama Unyansam, what me to 2 and no more you are brabum. A bad sana, I say we a bad dreamer. So I was here, but the movie see for that. But now the person didn't come up about the causes and the remedies of domestic violence. Nansa say gospel musician be a woo in Nigeria. In fact, me see any interview about it. Yes, and who headlines and then the transformation social media team actually say about domestic violence. Me name the story behind all that happened, you know. But my own personal experience is what I want us to discuss today. If today is your first time coming here, your platform here, I can see your friend of transformations. In fact, platform where you see there. I hire man did the attempt. So one day I'm going to now pursue be question with the attempt. Now I'm poking a mistake with the attempt and you'll be being over reply or platform you so. But we don't encourage people insulting others. Yes, it's your opinion that like no, so be an idea. So the fact is that when you will be adding your pen begin attempt. So if today is your first time coming here, you are welcome to this great family. It is a family because here you know, you say you busunya baako, you busunya ye say you tie ho ase, if say you pese sunya brabo mana muntu a, e betimu di akosi ye. The dan come be fresh as you say you be people dey na ye dey. So if today is your first day, like I'm saying, you know, you're very welcome. Ebi ana wunya follow yen. Go on Facebook, we are now check it transformation. Watch check transformation and now follow you. In fact, you're following me about 120,000 following. There are a lot of fake ones on there. To check Facebook who say they follow you know more than 120,000 and no and a year transformations. After so Jnana many will be on chat with Facebook. And it will be no be chat. Welcome to transformation. This is Jnana. The person is a scammer, the person is a thief. The person is a fraudster because Jnana many will be on chat. Facebook. Pay attention to this. Many will be on chat with Facebook. It will be no chat with Facebook. Now, excuse me. So be no chat with Facebook. So Jnana and the person will end up scamming you. They tell me and say Jnana is too busy. Onya brave money probably because when they send messages, I might not be able to respond to all of you. So they take advantage like that. But Bribi I'm a life America. I don't chat anybody on Facebook Messenger to be no chat so Jnana and Jnana. And hear me pay. And after so no, and then 15th of April 2022. Your new members as a major forecast and mama no say master and listen the messages na okay so 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Ghana time, which means time the class swim. And it's in the year life we are met and I said my responding to all the forecast messages in na. But mumu ya no sound. Obviously no sound. There should be sound. There should be sound. So okay ya enra platform no so your brother be Mechene said in April, Obenya injury to the head. And into only very careful and now or try be like something like a testimony at the platform. I told him, said within the month of April, no, Obenya injury to the head, an accident there, a man injury to the head. So then I began to say a car accident. So that's where an attention was. But I say a day before yesterday, no so. Now okay, Maclean baby, today is my first time. Okay, Maclean, you are welcome to this platform. You're gonna enjoy yourself, so take your time. But then we'll go through this. You'll be discussing the topic. I say, me dive, but don't worry, I'm going to come back to the topic. Anything, or just I told him, say, in the month of April, you're very careful because we'll be an injury to the head. Because it's good guy an accident. So I see them, I didn't know I mean a car accident, you know. Or driver not very careful. But I think a day before yesterday or 2 days ago, no, or call Jim, and no, use a treadmill, no, to me because I bet 30 minutes. That's what he does all the time. Or so who and said he went off, he blacked out, and of fuel to free 12 months by free from an tibo ho tum. Ah, ni tino, it was any ban also know that intensive care, whatever. Ah, ni tino, I star and the picture, or try or the buy or say. In fact, we have to be very careful with the forecast. So I'm messaging at the core, all the platforms to say, you should be very careful. The forecast now with the amount will happen. So we need that kind all the time. And again, so there's one other woman also on our Europe, and me send the man and say, obeying issues, I want to want the same one, a bit in the breakup. So within the month of April, on you very, very, very careful because it is going to happen. She sent a message, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, said, Daddy, I just got married last year, May. And you won't believe it now, my husband is so much into a lady. I can't clearly say a relationship now break it up. Abema, he is not ready to listen to anything. Me, I don't know what any about it, but you need 1 month. Next month, maybe 1 year. Next month, maybe 1 year. Daddy, me probably said, they have me crying and say, this is my second marriage, and the way I tell you, it is almost happening. So, Daddy, what do I do? I was saying, there are thousands like that. I have testimonies among for sending the mommy. So I have one page how they made the testimonies in one baby. I may find one day near Timia Bono BLT. So may come on what I say or forecast, you know. Men friend Niagara. Please pay attention because the Wumbian will happen. Have a no share video now. Please share the video. Say Wunya and like here and like video no. A patcho. So when you invite you, invite somebody, I want us to go straight to today's discussion. That is the causes and the remedies to domestic violence. In fact, they tell you say, because of domestic violence, the enemy say, you few women, if you are a woman, a young bonny be a cosu of fear. And no maybe a man for koyi yomu a etimudi pira eba ewe ifia wodo no and no dey afraid domestic violence say wo fie na oma da bia also na guo mo so na wo bo om wo fie na ukunu da bia na ugunu so na wo bo no wo fie na wo yire da bia ugunu so na wo bo no people that live with you are more treat you omo na wo mo mani nye no and no dey kwasi goni e friend say domestic violence. I was saying, idea way, a idea air cost so many places. So many places, especially in our country, Ghana. Domestic violence, you know, is so much. But in our society, you know, we've been trained not to speak about a fear. Some you say, a fear to my man, see, a fear. Okay? Don't watch the dirty linen outside there. Yeah, this kind of problems, you know. Some people have to air kofu of fear. We are not encouraged to bring it out. Because you say a Bible here, a big go name was now you keep your fear. Because of this, you know, a man for who go through domestic violence, you know, you don't have any idea. See, domestic violence, I mean, you have different levels. You have different levels. You will be high, you have physical, domestic violence. Say, me papa telling South Bobiasum, after the idea of Bobitrim, Obeku Kruashu, now Obo, and we have physical, domestic violence. Esipa. And they have mental domestic violence. And no any idea that Obia getting to Obia assume, but mentally no, and no man nipa come our same our fear no, a dangerous and a mental. And I want emotional domestic violence. That's the most serious. Emotional domestic violence. I say emotional, you know. People can abuse you to the point say where your bow your bear man out your name who will fear where your back. Emotionally, you know, you can be abused to the point there. One can start or self-esteem over watching it. So today we are here to talk about these three things. mental domestic violence, physical domestic violence, and emotional domestic violence. But I will share video na watch it. I want us to reach many people as possible. Say the part of bit me information, no more to me guide you. Because we talk about the causes. If we are now the remedies about how are you bit me near to me so the mechanism, your mental domestic violence, your emotional domestic violence, and your physical domestic violence they are assault. So mentally, there are people in our homes. In fact, they are say, "Yema omoa de omoa dream ekase omunyo obia they are nobody. They cannot make it in life. For them, they are omunyo obia omutze mwabi." One of house help be that say the way one in the casa, the way would treat you through your actions, and manage mental domestic attack and assault because now you want to be so maybe and I'm saying free busia security maybe see and America man there's no way I make it in life for me I have to stay with people na many go from na me boy me nya akwama nkrofo sa because me dey me ni any future dia because bring bia na won house of bekasa won house boy bekasa no na wo abusia wo film na ehia nko na me dey obetra me nchen dey me ya ma wo hu no wo dey tena se na wonnim na wo film nchen na pa wo ba ko tena bonten obi ba nyensen wo ba ko nyensen obi di ka be dia ma wo kikasa nsem ya hye ni panitim no what do you say is but this is causing the person a very great mental violence. Because mentally, oh many pana dimini no oh many pana feelings on the onyo bibia. Mentally, a person is feeling so maybe an answer me for me, there's no future for me. It means I won't put a memoir as I'm a man to be young one almost smooth because me boss and me madam this is how they want me to feel say make me no bibia. So many of us indirectly or unknowingly people on that us people are money and we attack them with a very high level of mental violence. Mentally we are violating their own human right. See, let me tell you one thing. You should be extra cautious how you talk to people who depends on you. People that depends on you, you should be very, very cautious. Because when some of the already know Omafa say will be on depending on. And a natural say will be a depending on. That person becomes like a role model to you. That person becomes like a mentor to you. Someone you depend on, spontaneous and automatically the person becomes like a leader to you. And it says, whatever action a leader perform, common man follows. So what it means is the person see you as like a mentor. The person see you as a role model. The person sees you like a leader. And it won't seem like a direct effect on the mindset of the person. Who was school more? Idea will teach any actual was school more. So who could feel now, mommy and papa can something contradictory because no, it is not right. Because you consider the teacher to be superior to your parents, so the teacher never can much influence on you. And if you the father, you the mother in the house now when you be in when you be in a year Juman. Because one summer of the statement that Ube issue out a direct effect on the mindset of this dependent. But unfortunately, many of us are not very much aware of this scenario, and until unknowingly, we cause a lot of mental anxiety. We cause a lot of mental violence to people without even knowing. So many people are going through mental domestic violence without even their own knowledge. Say, be a person here, be a how much. So, what I want you to be, one of would depend will be. You're very careful because depending some or can say a demeaning, it is going to have direct effect on you. So one way you are indirectly, you begin to act based on some what you know. Now, balance and someone you are about wow, I shape future positively. Some nipa no canon a form of mental domestic violence, even though you might not know. About don't share video, no share video, no about boy. Oh, now before we bet me invite you. Today I want to pour out my personal experience. I want to speak to you, an individual. I am not talking to thousands of people. I am talking to you as a person, and I want you to pay attention. It's either you are the receiving end or at the giving end of a domestic violence. So today we all need to learn. I am not talking to thousands of people. I am talking to only you. And I know, yes, you, I'm talking to you. So it's either you are the receiving end or you are the giving end of mental domestic violence. Do you have somebody you depend on? As any panel, are you working on somebody? Nipa the way of kasachiro, ne attitude towards you, no feelings that when you be without it, and to go see ye. When you be at a yard, so nipa the way of kasa does it make you feel say what you want me young bad? Well, situation a woman who better than the person is violating your own human rights through this mental domestic violence. You have to sit up and begin to rearrange your mindset because and some anybody can will go through no, it is going to have direct effect on who you become in the future. Are you a father, a mother? Do you have people that depends on you? Do you make them feel say or future no useless? Do you make them feel say or obia because say wo na wo hwe obia? How do you make them feel? Your houseboy, your house help, obi or say wase or your juma wo driver or gardener. Some microphone on what say me pato. Do you make them feel say or future no zero void because obia? How do you allow this? I mean, how do you make this people think mentally? Are you adding anything positive to the way they think about their own future? And now someone who feel say they will continue being slaves under you. Who feel say they will continue being servants under you. Who feel say they will continue being drivers under you all till the time they die. If you are doing this indirectly, you are actually creating a serious mental violence to them. So the first level of domestic violence, like I'm saying, is mental domestic violence. How we make people feel say omuni obia, say omuni in the future bia, say yeye nimwa, they cannot do anything. Or my brother see, this is the end of their life. Without us, no omunko bebia, or omunko bia more. If we make people feel this way, we are actually violating their human rights through this mental domestic violence. So is it that say the receiving end or you are the giving end, you know? Try not to here. Now making sure that if you are the receiving end, position yourself properly because it is not going to help you. So if you are the giving end, be very careful because whatever you sow, you're going to reap it. So the second one, and not emotional domestic violence. If I don't need to be, our emotions controls us. Our emotions cannot be seen. It can only be experienced. It can only be felt. Our emotions cannot be seen. But trust me, even though this our gross body is bigger than our emotions control this body. So if you are so violent to the emotions of other people, you are worse than somebody who inflicts pains on the physical body. Emotional domestic violence is deadly. Many people are going through this situation. They find themselves in a very serious critical condition that they know there's no future for them. People go through terrible emotional domestic violence, and trust me, you are going through emotional domestic violence, but we your ba only be maybe nete so your boyfriend so your ukunu nipa no wo mpe no woni mpe say nipa no pe wo pa nipa the person loves you. Se won hu da kumpa mama Charity akwa about say se won hu da kumpa na onim de oye no ho wonim se be ma no se wan te won kada kumpa ontimi na. Because of this, what tries so much say so what they will draw what the man will be see. You don't reveal your love to the person. You make the person feel say we won't dono or no pen the door. Now wono or Jimmy the creative pen will be free in life when you gonna dump him. So woman the penny feelings you are causing emotional domestic violence to this man. The next morning you will see me in this house again. Oh, I'll move on, I will live your life for you. So we are back, not saying a woman or be be for more. Knowing very well that this person loves you. Because if you are making the way our physical appearance is, this person is not your class. Or not our class now, but maybe some time ago, no. Or no one a boa na wadu baby a wadri. And I will feel so when you need jaya, be a mambo because a one yard. So you are considering that situation society back cantina when you need vanity. Not because I would done. And it's oya dear man, what you make jam one. If you put people through this situation, you are causing them emotional violence. Whoa. Make jaw life about what kind of young economy. One no, tia me no teno, and more women among tia me no te. Me for my one tea, memo money on them, the way almost show me, almost show me, then I am mammy. When you be a mammy, tia me no teno, me no te be busy, me no teno, make I be I am a dentina, yes, I can make jam wako. When you lose mistake, me pack it no mako. If you treat a man like this in your house, you are actually causing the person emotional domestic violence. And trust me, many men are going through this. But men are too egoistic. Men are too arrogant. Men are too proud to say they won't come out to come and discuss these matters to you. Mami can the grandchild. Ebi a time na wo school mas or bar, no obusia enche da bibi. And ebi akonya mechanic bi, okonya carpenter ni bi, obi asabi ebi anim die ne ewofo. Nipa ni sika na odehwe okọ school, ohwe a wo to adwum, ohwe a wo get bi. And as I say no wo be hu krom, wo be hu de we anomasitie, wani abebie wa abrabom, and wo say na social media ntino, so we oba na ho efa. There are many markets for you because there are many guys out there who create sika, almost omupe oba o create figure bi eti say wo de no. Wuntimi nyai be man na oye mechanic no, ana say oye tailor no, ana oye carpenter no, ana oye kwanche ni pe bi wuntimi nyai no nko because wusuro say bi Jnana. Amam for bekasa. Na asumasi ohwe wa okọ school, a wa wie nei. Asumasi ohwe wa okọ sua adwuma wa wie nei. Asumasi obo obiete na wugya ne hosa no. Enam sa perception na wo feel society benyanti na woni be ma ne te ho. Na yesa to bi na woni don ntia. You don't love the person. Your only concern or your only consideration in sema society be can for and unti and an parity. So you don't give any respect to this man. You don't give a damn anything about this person. You don't regard him. Some of you to the point say even better man with him to know better on Bumkrana, woman no crying because office on your class. Say you make a walk with remember maybe also have a slow fear. Or better no again in your mano and you don't even have any good words to say. Wumbuno fair media mano. Nipan to say was spending so much on you. Person beja work on be a befoul. And also the class no nya fe na obeko university no class about pentino on to be match your class no so only be no transfer be ya unja na ombokam. And because you know this anything you keep on violating the person's human rights by causing emotional domestic violence without you knowing that the way you are papa e idea emotionally ukuno. The pattern share video, share the video. Today I want to speak to you, not thousands of people. It is only you I want to speak to, and I want you to share this video. They are mentioned when they say, we are bound. There are men in your life. When they call Pia but they're not fair. Don't even Pia or back again become a back. We yet actually bear man. Emotionally, what come on? Now, only be. We only in Pia one you. But what done with the Saudi, I will be Pia after on say aqua. Emotionally, you are telling this person, say anybody will know, who he has seen. Say anybody are more vulnerable than you. You are killing this man emotionally. Share or your banner. Sebi ebi and what can you say? So see, I could be in the assembly. I will form considering who status is here. Believe a job and scan a amount. Now soon, and all the way one I'll post school and all the year do me and I'll go get it. Say, see, I be able to scan you somehow. But who's supposed to be a good done because of the amount of vacancy and nothing now anything. And the man knows a woman cannot. And it will be to me actually come in many ways. You are causing this person a very serious emotional domestic violence. He will go through. Nipa bia won a limit bedu ba bi no ontimi ntekini bio to be na ade dia bebo no ntem na abon say enche na yare no da hosa ne wawu ana obetumi akum no ho. So the way nipa no, you are causing the person a very great deal of violence. Unte wonza mo no unhwi asedi ngo no ho umbo na sum untwa ne sekan. So why you say okay? No, you are causing this man a very great deal of emotional domestic violence. But when him they make sure they say emotional violence is very dangerous. Here we are, when you're bad when it's about one and a bushing of 40 and about Jessica. Or back come and welfare. But when I heard who was capable to be the woman need to be a mobile. Woman need to be a man. There is no one single thing obey on your banner better than what you idea and possess. Although better may idea with you, then I'll give home. There's no way on any better than discuss it. I'm an the Kodia way. There is no one single thing I obey your life from or bow with him. There's no one single one I'll ban him put him there. Who are dancing or cow and our Japanese way will be piano or ban him. When you're not phone call another PA. Obi frau na ye ko obi a o mpese oba ne beti bia o mpeki call no oba no ntimi nka we go suro o kapa o de ja no uja na ekomede no ma me ne papa ekomede na busuafo nti no wa mie na na o te wo nchen and na o dey go through all these things. Oni oba na te upie ba na oba we ye aduane e bia de no ye no wani je da nyehu yi. Instead of any better as a middle at the end of year on net, In fact, me to me because I the answer, and now maybe I'm say and China community too much, and I'm a corner door something. I don't think I'll be able to eat Uber to cry or dead in Amman and the beer. Why not I'm phone and then Uber food are buying both food in the corner baba. Now I feel why a call. Now there be another restaurant. What are the woman knowing? Now they didn't brown or you know what I know what you want to possibly. Now banner be no yeah any see ho. When in an income be a one can be an channel. The all kinds of the enemy. Why would there be an enemy? Why you know when you are at home? This woman is going through emotional violence through your deeds. When you're buying a thing, so you see idea when you see Kentino, who's about your class. And go from to so many beautiful lady pictures. I was social media status. And mama who I feel Mukura to Kentin, no mobile air trying, you know. Some man and our person see. So ban on a boy, I won't there for more and the way you be a general. For banning a BBR. So when it's important to put Ninkomo about love. Why didn't you say Obano way about home? You are causing this woman a very great deal of emotional violence. Okay? So one kai baby a fear over a better thing so baby a walk. You need to always remember where you are coming from. That will be able to guide you to where you are going. Yes, the past makes us who we are. We should not make it our burden. But if you don't remember your past, trust me, your future is bleak. Baby, I will feel open. You need to understand. Sahana, if you are member, Obama or poor from the beginning, no, don't forget. Whatever the case may be, no, remember this fact and make sure, say, you will take care of this woman. Many women are going through a very great deal of emotional violence. They don't talk about it. They don't speak. Especially, Sabi, or more and me are making, or more one or two things to be or more problems. So, when you China, why you capitalize on this and then you punish them emotionally. I mean, kind of correct, you know. A lot of emotional violence is going on in many homes in our country. But then I'm a kind, you know, your society need to say, men see, what are the few about thing, okay? And the amount we go through, people don't come out to speak about them. Now, who can be? You are one of those people causing these problems. Yeah, my main kind of crunch now. Emotional violence is dangerous. Obabi betimi commit suicide because of emotional violence. Now, what you winning? You see, the most pathetic aspect of emotional violence in this area. One are at the given end, you know, you might not even know, say, the person at the receiving end, you know. It go through emotional violence. Say, when you're bagging man, who say, Obana will need a tempo, the woman is going through emotional violence because, say, one gain. You know, now many men feel, say, well, your bad man when you see car. All that you can do to enjoy yourself, you know, air sex, alcohol, and a this are no. Many men, that's what you think. Say, media when we are to the millionaires cadia. Men pen nam name got tenacity choba, me tofu vokitua, Nama jen nam who be a prepared to say that and so. Number who will be carried. Ubiko gia crantenam, near Duka, a diamma, and no money for better 20 bit in Arian. Babu photo before to say no, what cause I number so not and no be carried. When Jimmy, oh, tired in Amao. Why do you know when you continue? Yes, me will be ami freedom. The Remedies, and the Aniki to ever say, no, was one, Nama, dear Magu to throw now worry. When you mean? Yeah, when you mean? Sikana Munya and nature Monia, Sikana said, for prolong your life. An intelligent person will just prolong his life with an asset given by nature. But a stupid man will end his life with the asset given by nature. Saka wunya sika as saka wunyi che because normally a team who facilitate abrabo no won will access to those things easily. But now because anybody Jimmy no, when we get money, we rather diminishes our lifespan or decrease our lifespan because you Jimmy you nyansa ya nyansa manya sikenti no ma me didi na menwinam na the more ba winam na kese wo sikani what Jimmy you will kill yourself ti badima so onya sika be an asset to extend his life or his lifespan. Se ni fie mpo na so ontimi ntumu a or to the normal say ya die bi me bona me ka dem no ntimi ndi sika no an benefit by no the wonim nyansenti no onyanya sika pe udidi fun te se brako okotena okoto aduane obi di na nam egusu a wade na nam ma hode wo ho I mean, see, the man says, what is it? And I'm not worrying, and my whole name. That's why you yard and winning the walker. What are they? I am good as a drink. I am myopic thinking. Say, and I'm real, and my holding. No, so we numb choa, and just a wasiko, and just a winning answer. Because I'm not worrying, a young one. Make us a number in your band, make kind of more so. Say, what could you number, dear man? At times, at the time, I don't eat from restaurants because those things who say are very, very unclean. How am I be and all that? Maybe circumstance in tea, I'm forced to go to a restaurant. Maybe I'll go and buy some vegetarian stuff there. But my current program for to hold Johnny will be deep. And now a good food for so any panu dear. Who baby say? Now what can I say? No, no, we never want money. Huh? Yeah. Me say na me ma adi omo bien so wonya sika. First thing, as say be didi na me wi nam. Say me didi na me wi nam a amanfo adi mu, they will perceive me to be a rich man. Say man wi nam de ya na say me sika ntino. And I want to prove to people that we sika ntino ko pa di ane a menje nam fa musu na me wi. That's the first thing. Second thing na be manya sika na de ne say be mana hu say sika na say ma men nsa di obotena sia na bi ode na fo be say mienu kotena bia ba e te say omoto nsa bu table no so e ma bottle so yesu nyina mma nti omonum nsa nipa bottle ne empty na say komo fre bartender na say be fa kon no they want to keep the bottles on the table no more frame or no more frame or say they buy all the people that will be entering into the bar hall no ebe hu tem ko fu we awensa nti no say me rensa e kese me sikani ga wosika wunyaye no ese ga wo sika no wo di extend your life but when am say what jimi nti no sa wosika no mema wo ka wo nkwana so because too much of alcohol no e best say will lungs e best say will liver o kidney be damage then sika wonya say ga wo na di kwa chi no sa sika no be kun if say wo ni miansa why didn't say a good life say manya sika dia ma men pensa na menwe now, son of a pen, son of a dainty, and some bottle $40,000, $20,000, $7,000, $2,000. Now, some of the credit, no, I did the bottle, will be a man, some $5,000. Why didn't you say, will you be? I'm telling you, you are buying your own death. Dan son I will read funa. Why want to now? Will read some fun, you can't be a want it. You want to display to people so you see, you know. You are actually digging your own grave because it's a poison. It will kill you, especially with the numb from a camel and I worry in Sabuso. And the ability to come, the other conference are more shisha, non smoking about what they say, well, electrical gadget, the nooms, cigarette. See, wouldn't name the away. Instead of you to facilitate your life on earth, you know, you are actually ending it soon because what do you mean? Because nature must get to everything. You say, and let me for your car. Your first thing is say, my main did ye. The offender did ye, Mr. Menwin Nam. to obeto aponche baako one na amfofo no moye de kalomo sifie no mu yiwe omo we no de wo ma bia kwa kiri se obeto nsangus no mo nom nti ori nsa no na ori nam no no nom nsangus a na ne bemba yi aye gajiri de obehia nso ankope oba no ne nkonkoda sa no ma me nsa we they are the gateway to early death or early grave. Yeah, my mega the grand low. So when you sika, a gazasicano, a wow, a multi a very responsible man, no one live very healthy, with very clear conscience. No one live ye out of Obusian or May in a Chinabu, no so much about moment in your but no mammy and son name of 4 years car. Or my gender may Jimmy. Sana mami nzani na no no ma eboa ma wote won kwanna so obawi nam bebirebe o ma yempusu no makum nantwie. How can human beings nipa base 6 say akoto nantwi nam say ye be no nantwi na we? I mean, hey, I said mo so me bi wa me ndiase be 4 guys o mo osika ti o ma to nantwi kese ba ko ma from na fokra be ka ho no ma ye kalomu o mo ye nsa so a ensa taking nsa ketwa ensa taking nsa ketwa nti enam nyabam na ensa nyabam a the next level no e 6 nti emma bi no so asabi mprebiasa sam ma no so omun pebre na omun pebre ma sabi omun nimyansa na omun so de omun tabako omun tamama no na omun ba ti ye wi nam no a yakoso ye hu de ye ho no ne ya nom so na ne so bisi ye wi ya ko yisisim de sa na ma me nsa we ye be kuntam de wono wanya sika ezen ka oba won ne bre oba ne nya bidi na oba no so na ebire bi a wa bire bi atwam obeka se me bre nti nese de ma me gimani bi no. No, you don't spend the money in the house, you don't do anything positive in the house. Now you go out there, you engage in massive eating of nonsense out of a number baby. Now why we in San so now we are a idea o form to say, you know. No man and some way, they are the 3 gates to your early grave. They make a obedience of what I say, obedience of what I will get them free. I am telling you, be very careful. Emotional violence, you know, and this adding. Until your man, one in the prayer, everybody will marry your man or your girlfriend. I don't care, any our cup of tea. Not our ban at TV or social media. No, but who's a woman number 40 baby, a mon nam gumanima movie, and say good tables on Yambo. And much a man woman she say you see a form of kumo, or bands or social media leading to whom status or whom the echo. No, I guess a Brahmin near Sumasia Bra was as soon as well. Yangu Pong, I then, I'm many Sikaka, so many benefit. When you are Tiabon, you are causing that woman a very great deal of emotional violence. You are killing her subtly. You are killing this woman subtly. Sa na ma me nse wa bi yo se na mo wani munyam. E ma wo hu se wo gi wani no. E na ma me nse ne be kuntam. No, at times meeting to ka kosi baby to say abonti baby enkonya wo ha amon for sort of drinks meeting ko tena ho. Na normally what I buy no meto Avaro and I meto Sprite. It is something I don't like so much, but okay, baby say I want to make say want to way ya ma tena ho. So I buy these things. Now me tena na me share amount for me life or more. In fact, I ask myself, there are so many people in ignorance. And this ignorance will kill them before they know. Now it's sad. Young guys, your man at home ebi our clock is some $2,000 some $5,000 as I go alternative no being said. Sika we dem na betim dey invest na metimi nya returns no. Dabi obo na na fufu an ko tena ba na mo ko tena be na mo omowe. E say omo bi friend bibi the gizzard. Akukota anase say guinea fowl no omaki twa nami na omo to ho omo wi ne saa omo wi na say good table so na man bi no mo mpebere sa slave queen foi slave queen foi o mo mpebere o mo go na o mani agye na o mo yes o mo ye o mo be say say kwa say eye twamo o mo ye TikTok say na obi eye na mo mfu ani agye o life no na wo tete so because nam na wo really too much no eye saade nko ha sa fact we enye wura o sister ni mu a what did that say slowly no about blocking all the arteries and the veins in your system and fat entimin digested that fat as a rubber what the possible shape of one a bit measure what you all 500 years now employ the fat core system no more and digesting free about blocking the arteries and all the veins in your system a pile up at all more than the flow here ya dia baba kane no a stroke tianie a stroke nti nam na wo wini fu na e ka wa bia ne se wo de wanya sika na wo ji wani no and nti no wo ji wani wo te wo nkwa na so nya ni ge na wo ye didi you should eat well so wonya sika a privilege ade bia pe bia betimi adi so at that point no didi the wo didi a enya me na metro de na bedi by Cotanasi, Nabisa will say, Dianebe would you didi, Ubetimi a cut meat out of your life. So, when the moon cut fully, minimize meat in your life because when you're so much interested in eating meat, won't consume. And it we number. Veins absorb all this cholesterol, this fat into the system. Now we are now we're saying apple fan, son one and son one no. Eba say will liver, eba say will lungs and this great now we go so no kidney now be weak. Now we are more than now come the down. Now I go bar so pine. You are digging your own grave quick. You go. Said the wife in there say, "Oh, you wedding." Say, "Nyame wa do na osika." Amanfo no mo no bre, oba no bre no. Try say obema oba na ni age. Ka bi no to de ama no. Efie bi na wasi e de ama no. Ebi asika bi no pa bi betua na de ama no. What is scheduled to every month? Remember 1,000 Ghana, remember 2,000, remember 5,000, remember 10,000, depending on what they. Masa obane you know must have one brand because on our parents at this point, Nase, why you're very careful now would you when you are born, now would you feel all the time now. The woman is going through domestic violence, emotional. Untimin cat because here baby when you free about. Na wo ni bibia na wo pint ya ba ko pe na wo tumi na ye ko sad say wonya ayi wardrobe ayi mfa say kwambo me le fidi ya different wonya ba bia ntade egu fie bebebe first na wo pint ye bi enu pe atumi na ye ko sad na re na wo sa usi ba pint ba ko waza say wo timi to top pint bu to say to bi bia di bu wo is scared say oh my. Be careful. People are going through emotional violence. It's dangerous. There are so many mad people on the street. What caused their madness? Started from emotional violence. There are many ladies out there. They are mad. And their madness was caused by the emotional violence they went through. Our man come and said, and then she must say, "What to course? What to a course? Na ona na moza." But they say we sikani. When you sika, unkai baby, you free back. People in your house are going through emotional violence, and you don't seem to even identify it. Your dependents are going through emotional violence, and you are not so smart to even identify your own deeds and of course that you are uninyansa. Yeah, wardrobe, yes. What can I be when you see kind of wardrobe, we don't feel first on power back. O tell what a tea and all the ship. A tea on the ship. Say, see, I would look, a see, I will feel, huh? What would moon and a normal baby, and I would you when you're number one, because you don't remember where you're coming from. So your dependents are going through emotional violence, and you're not very smart to even identify it. What do you mean? The emotional violence you're causing other people, nature is going to make arrangement. You will go through same. Mamika Vivinchiro. Physical domestic violence. Papa Obasum sir. Because only baby yako or house help people born assume Titia. Some of you put more house help money on mother sir, baby or move your mobile and or Nino Kana Madame Tia, Madame Okun. One cancer will be good for two or cannot promise as a mercy. The person is going through emotional violence one day or bear poison. I had to open home. Yes, I know some people they do that. Their house helps in the house. They sleep with them. Oh, the mean can because one hour or can't see here with January or can Madame Betty for up with see her. No way being. I get open the panel. Oh, my water, no man, what the other say would take care advantage, and now then that phone. I make kind of great show. Don't cause anybody emotional violence because people become very criminal. They become very dangerous after they've gone through these situations. Okay? And then your relationship. They are not ready to contribute a dime to it because of their previous emotional violence they might go through. Today, there are so many ladies that relationship, they are not ready to contribute a dime because the homophobia identity. So there are so many guys. When they find themselves in a relationship, they are very cautious. They don't want to trust the woman. They don't want to do anything for that woman because of what they've gone through. It will create and uncreate somebody to become a demonic person later in the future. What you are doing will make somebody become very hardened in the future. And unfortunately, other people will suffer the consequences of your foolishness. So I'm going to fear now. Who go through mental domestic violence. Who go through emotional domestic violence, even physical domestic violence. You will make those people become more hardened. And in their future dealings, people will suffer. And that will be your own cause. Abusia, today I just came here to tell you the truth. Be careful. When you're back, now what's your wadim? Now if you're going through mental domestic violence, if you're going through emotional domestic violence, and now you're going through physical domestic violence, there are a few things that you need to know. First thing, sit these people down and speak to them. You must speak up, especially if it's a mental and emotional domestic violence. Don't keep quiet, because the more you keep quiet, the worse the situation becomes. You must speak up, sit them down, talk to them. Even if they refuse to sit down, make sure you sit them down and speak to them. If you become serious, find Obi or Ferry, the Ferry will be now Bonamani and say, please talk to this person. Don't keep quiet, because one day this domestic violence might kill you. Ebi I say me menti ube wait our manu. Me menti be manu jimi me kanchire no. Me menti be manu oyense munu me kanchire no. What it was a no be I'm a one of Bath of Helma, now or Bath from a trail mansion of the woman antia. Now, Basil Becassan. If your children will have any great thing to capitalize on, I'm telling you, we are bad. Now the diamond now we shall say we experiencing domestic violence, whether mental or emotional. Here na one check because China a bit too physical domestic violence. So when mentally people are abusing you, when emotionally the man is abusing you, please sit him down, talk to them. I know many times the person don't even respect you, so they might say it's on tenacity. But try as much as possible, better not tenacity. Now the next, yes, sir. Periphery phobia, na bona money. Periphery phobia, na bona money. This is what you're going through. Obviously, they won't listen to yes. So, Oman Tiwa, find somebody and talk to the person. Yeah, we are saying Obi Bia or the ferry for you might not know. No matter how bad somebody is, the person who only about phobia or the ferry for. Try not to say any panabana money. So you'll be a class or be a pencil for you by money. It be a club of women or who be on person will be able to fear them. Pay cool penny about money. It be a business be no penny business partner be no money. You don't start telling people about your problem in the house as soon as I want to be as you. What try best, I try best, I bear my money to pay attention. No? Now you have to go out because see, mental domestic violence. A quiet room or emotional domestic violence. If you are partner for physical one, and you do how one may you bit me kumo. So make sure say they make your obey. Try. Only try to one the Becassa. Share only the man take or you are then winning the one. You must voice it out. Better I know that they won't pass. So who should not even come as some Jnana. Now wouldn't help. Oh, your body memo to me. Beman or Bow and Impo Bakuto, somehow or the other. Nanny Panewa, they don't move me on an can. It means the one can be help. And doing a canoe and tia, no what will be or any feather for. No one money. Bema be no force ego. Bema be no pride. On person the fears and the thing. The ones that are there by community and son. Oka can say the way you make out me, my pay will fail rubber than my near Pabos and I give a beefy. Nemo, what try our best? Sir, one in the better Sakasa. Oh, Mia, open the face up on my near, oh, Mia. What catch any man, Papa, oh, Mia, my patrol, don't sit in the house, leave. Because won't quite hear since I didn't know what you know. Won't quite hear. About 3 years couldn't be a yet. Titina, when I'm a crack, but only say about button a wunyamo. And fans do not baby Amrawa. Please don't sit there. You might end up in the grave early. What try or best will fear. Nipanam fat, my transa memoya mea. The sofa no. The Muslim to get them become she say. What try our best? Only the Babekasa. Umia. What try our best? Say, when na fair for Bekasa or so for be Kurumo, Henibi, or be officer of Ferno. What try na Anya Juma? Nasto now or do go to that. Remember, didn't do physical domestic violence or about Buansa. Please. Bonema man and Papa Mania. Boma man and Papa Mania. When you're going to say, no, my aim to see you, my patch, don't sit there till you die. You can leave. Make us a you must leave. Don't sit down till you die. Oh, you're Bearman. Only your vanity. No, Barno on some more to side because if you're nowhere the years soon. What's our best in an Obana and I just saw the immediate more. Don't sit there. Move on and go. It is good for you not to become angry and kill that woman and go to jail. It is good for you to move out. Because see, when you're bad man or bad, they offer through mental slavery, mental violence, or do go to emotional violence. Why are very careful? One day, no, you may lose your temper. And as soon as you leave your temper, also what tell on somebody pan. Open to pull not for more, be jail. Till make know there are many men what they go through, how a man multitude they don't come out and say it. We your bear man no ban it no more city. At times and on. Why am what Phyllis said without hair, you can't live. Anything that's it one. If you gather the courage to move on, trust me, you will make it. Because I'm here, what was physically man near more than say man. So most of the times, you know, a man and a yano or munya physical violence, so people can say man and a woman. And you know, what it was I want to know about power more than who will be answered. So Benyas Mako the best thing is to move on. Our guy idea men subscribe to. I don't tell you to divorce or get separated from marriage. But what's our deal? No, what our best mean? That's a woman who said something positive is coming. What try all the avenues? Why you be our best? Not still down a course what? When is either say we be kumi pako jail, and I say we move on in life. Now one could do boni biya. And now the guy separation is there, you can move on for some time. Later, we say, what can be beyond the two? What can be beyond the two? Not a queer and what's yes, idea you move on. Because me mentally, one be your big wage of man. She need. Because they make an answer with my experience. So, me new be next year. I am very careful about how the person feels more than how I feel. And it's normal me and call for me some of them me because I am very careful say me pese me minti obi be go through any bad situation. Yes. So they know I want to make sure say well you're okay. They know that I want to make sure say well you're okay. Me obi amenete as my house help. O bana me kasa me house help. O ngi ntum o be kasa me kasa me personal oba. Because me hu ni say o ye me ba. So ade am ya na me ba no. E no na me nyama me house help. She abusuye. Ade bi obedua ne no. Dan kwa ma ene na obetwa. So so you're very cautious. How are you treating conform bell? Make sure people don't go through any domestic violence, be it mental, emotional, or physical. Because at the end of the day, what you go through, me or that lamte, almost say a Bibia and a me say a mound. So uko share or bow or ye by 4 brothers or bow or ye can you boom boom no so be how. Bema be in how basa, but men don't come out to come and complain. So nipa nim. We say oh bema woni oba te. Na wa dey say oba na o yere. O ne wo ma me say wa dey say your ma. Not knowing say nkura ni nyina anya o ma. Obi na afa ya oba na say do o ma be gufe na wo hwe o. Later we be find out say me no to stand na ye wo ye ni a. Wo fi a wo timu na wo so te no o say o ji wo fi a di mo japa di nyina. Me say e ma bi me kai bom bom o mo be ye kokokoko. They can kill you subtly. Do your bear man of that situation. Try all the possible means. It would tell you the best thing is to move on. 1 year. So it is good for you to move out there to go now to no year the phone casa now or set or no sense of better if you're not a now see, me I know how this man will be feeling. So no bad it. Now I didn't know bad near where it would. One day man 9 noon, one year them quite near my watch or move through or come domo. Now some mercy near where being the sound quitting none yet, ma. And yet very easy. It's a very serious thing. And yet easy at all. But many men are going through this in their houses, in their various homes. And young man when they go through this, a man must go through it, but man does not stay. They don't tell their story. They don't take their story. They make sure understand. So we are about your man. Don't entertain mental domestic violence. Because when entertaining it will get to emotional domestic violence, which is very dangerous. You can become mad, you can go mad. So as when entertaining it will get to physical domestic violence. So you should be more experienced. So once all this thing happen, try your best. So when you need to make sure that when you feeling be now, speak it out to the person. Means no, because when you kasa, a command kasa, a female woman who kasa na pia one thing. Because the more people no go ya no, a boy ya you be wuntem. See, ayo, so when you about that na obano, why you say or yet? Na never ma, bear me and son nine. Now later I'll be finding out to say. Sam Krami and sending 9 your ma, and you'll be in your way. It's serious. Yeah, man, in my way into me to me because so bad when they be mad, every man for baby, but when you pity say, young man, you know, if you don't love the children as your husband's kid, that's fine. But when you say, young ma, but in the case of them, and they wouldn't them cry, young ma, our body pity say, young ma, everybody can sit to the living could share baby, didn't come home in pity say, and young ma, when you are begging Andy. But now when I want to go, I will give me to a book to say, woman, very dangerous. The Bama because that situation, not only will be or you're very calculated. I want to hear your baby money. See, what emotional violence, what mental violence is doing to people is serious. It is serious. Me can say, I must go through that. A man should go through that. But me advise and say the causes of domestic violence many. If you are going through any of this, then first thing you should speak. Kasa. Talk to the person. So a man hope and kasa. Early in the morning, I did chan partner was on talk to the person. The one now kasa words are very powerful. Kosona kasa. O kasa na office enkoyia o your ba o your bemon. Try na pay the pan who the people offer him. Na bona mania because bema bia no na ba bia no person who wants to be abonten. Wa ma kwan am one can't no fear. Find somebody and speak to them. You don't just start doing it. Try your best. Many times say we be boas o be so to fear. Anye ya to be o your friend for na bona mania. Oya say wie obo maame papa mane na oya na bibia nkoyia. Please don't sit there, move on. Got tell baby kakra na ebetimi so fit to nya sa either say do kumu and obe kumu bi no anya sam. I say na message be see my bread. I need to rest. Today is my daughter Anita birthday. So I have to go and see her. Me da manyina se nyankopon chiro bibia. Mpato ma mo send them forecast no. Your mom 5 to 6. Obi bia na was sending after 6 no. I won't do it for you. Tini, me say your mom 5 to 6 Ghana time. They see your mom who send it. Obi be I will send it with after 6 p.m. No, I won't do it for you. Madam say, me can't at all. Jnana me no be and chat or Facebook. So we no chat or transformation or a Jnana or Facebook and nipa no a scammer. Be careful. Office for no. So one send you a message can or more responded to you on social media. You know the can send it transformation for message. Now you respond there. See, I say I know the but so all no be a title. Welcome to transformation. Be a Jnana, be a ferrier, nipa no ye for. Be careful. Yamea Adoma or China. A year 16th of April 2022 no. Platform number 14, USA. They are meeting Jnana, so all around that you can come there. Tomorrow we'll have a wonderful discussion. I hope say any discussion, no idea, I will be appreciated. When you share video that maybe I know what share, right? So I'm going to be invite to number one share. And now don't forget that you like the video for me. But the meaning answer, the baby Musunya send Yakopo and Pangu. The baby Shadadom, Yakopo Fano Mubia. The meaning answer. Bye bye.